All right, cool. Hey guys, how are you? Hold on, I have my apocalyptic ambiance playing in the background, and I need to go ahead and turn it down because it's super loud. Oh my goodness. All right. All right, cool. All right, sorry about that. I'm super weird, and I really enjoy like a gothic ambiance, and I just have it playing throughout my house like the entire day on low. But it was a little too loud, so I had to go and turn it down. Welcome to All Signs, you guys. We're going to be doing love readings, you versus them, so you versus your person. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, moon, rising, Venus and Jupiter placements. And also, when it comes to you and your person, if you feel like you have to swap the roles, please feel free to do so. Like I said, these are general readings, so if you feel like you have to swap the roles, do it. Please try not to take it personally and just take the side that resonates. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettaalexis.com. It's nice to see you, Charlene. Shout out to Rick for being here. What's up, Vanessa Cheney? Hello, Divinely Guided, Karmic Karen, Alyssa, and of course, the 12th house Stellium girl. What's going on, guys? All right, so I know that I've been doing things a little bit more early, a little bit earlier, not more early. I know that I've been doing things a little bit earlier. I prefer it because all I want to do at night, that's my creative time, is read and write. And so I really hate taking up my time at night with anything else other than that most of the time. So that's why I'll be doing these a little bit earlier, and I hope that you guys will kind of roll with me in regards to that. Oh, what's up, Moon Sun Tarot? Please go check out her channel. She's super awesome. All day gothic vibes, co-signed by the Scorpio rising. Hey, but yes, oh my God. Absolutely. And I've been reading a book, by the way. I threw my back out yesterday. I was supposed to go live. I'm getting old, right? I was supposed to go live yesterday, and I freaking reached for some shorts in the closet, and I just like went and pulled them down, and I was just like, oh, totally freaking threw my back out. So embarrassing. And then I was like, well, I'm not doing shit today. I'm not going to the gym. I'm not working. I'm not doing anything. I laid on my heating pad like 90% of the day and the night. And I started delving into this book called The Watchers by A.M. Shine. He's an author from Ireland. He's a Libra. You already know that I checked. And wow, I breezed through that. I have it downloaded onto my Kindle, and I'm about 77% of the way through. It's like a gothic horror novel. Oh my God, it's so good. If you guys like to read, if you guys like scary reading material, please read it. It's so good. Oh my God, I've been absolutely obsessed, and that inspired me to do work on my own story. So I just had honestly, it was a blessing in disguise yesterday. And to be honest, I'm glad I didn't go live. So yeah, read that book if you guys ever get a chance. Complexity, good to see you. Hey baby, what's up, Leo Empress? What's up, my lovely fireball baby? What's up, Air and Fire Bree? I think I already said hi to Leo Empress. What's up, Chris? All right, guys, so let's go ahead and get started with Aries first, okay? All right, guys, so this time frame is for June 30th through to July 6th between you and the person on your mind. Don't forget to reverse the roles. So let's go ahead and take a look. Aries, your feelings for them is the Chariot. We have the Ten of Swords for how you see them. Your energy, actually, we'll put these here. Your energy is the Ten of Pentacles. Their energy, the King of Wands in reverse. Their feelings is the Seven of Wands in reverse. And how they see you is the Five of Pentacles. So let's go ahead and take a look at that Ten of Pentacles. So in your energy, we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse. Well, what does this mean? Well, I do feel like you're very committed to this person. You're very commitment minded anyway. It's like you see that this could go the distance in some way. But I think that there are some old things that are kind of coming up that you're having a hard time moving on from mentally. So whether this is gossip, rumors, drama, things that you see online, things that you're creating in your head, you know, it's like maybe you see one thing online and then you build on top of that and create this whole delusion, paranoia story inside of your mind. Now, I'm not saying that that something you didn't see or something that you saw wasn't totally true or something that you heard wasn't totally true, but there's an element of like you don't have all of the information about something specific. Now, this could also be that you're very commitment minded in regards to this person, but there are still some things on the back burner that still need to be looked at. Maybe some old problems that need to be solved, etc. Isha, thank you so much for that super chat question. How you're feeling is the Chariot, the Five of Swords, and the Six of Cups. It's interesting because to me, this is really about you almost overriding whatever the problems are, overriding your thought process about things because you're so determined to make it work. I don't care. This is my person. I love them. I want to make this work, you know? And like, I get it. You know, I get that sometimes. But it's interesting that you see them as the Ten of Swords. I'm trying to understand what that's about. Well, the Queen of Wands is you. Do you feel like there's been some betrayal? What's going on with this? Why do they see them like that? Something maybe is going to come out maybe this coming week. Something may be revealed. You know, and this can be, sometimes the Ten of Swords can just talk about, well, there's nowhere to go but up. You know what I mean? It can talk about that. Can it talk about betrayal? Absolutely. But the Queen of Wands and the Page of Cups is pretty positive, right? The Moon in reverse, this can't just be around fears or paranoias. Is there a fear or a paranoia around betrayal, or is it actually happening? I feel like there could be somebody who's a bit younger here, or maybe just acts a little bit younger. But to me, when it talks about, well, there's nowhere to go but up, that means you guys have hit rock bottom in regards to something, and now it's time to evolve. Your person's energy is the King of Wands in reverse with the Seven of Swords and the Magician in reverse. Hate it. Absolutely hate it. I'm just going to be honest with you. This to me is somebody who needs to get their needs met through external situations. Now, everybody does that, but what do I mean by this? I mean, like, they need to... you know, maybe they're an emotional cheater. Maybe they are somebody that feels the need to post a bunch of pictures on Instagram in order to get girls or guys to like their pictures so that way they can move on with their day and feel better. However it is that they're getting their sense of validation, it's false. It's just superficial. It's just feeding their ego, not actually making them more confident. So it's more of a numbing cream, if anything. And I feel like this person is a liar, if I'm just going to be straight up with you. The Seven of Swords to the Magician with the King of Wands in reverse, everything to me that this person is doing currently, at least next week, is all to feed their own ego. I feel like they're full of it. The Seven of Wands in reverse for their feelings. They tend to feel like they give in to your emotions sometimes. I think that they feel like they need to take action towards you, but it's a very slow, cool, calm, collected action. Like they feel almost, it's almost giving me like apprehension or being apprehensive towards moving towards you just because they feel intimidated for some reason or they feel backed into a corner. Is there mutual love here? Yes, with the Queen of Cups. But that doesn't mean that shitty things don't happen, right? So I don't know. I mean, I feel like they're giving into your emotions, but at the same time, I absolutely, let me just get something for that Seven of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Careful that this person isn't like in between people or something. The Five of Pentacles for how they see you with the Knight of Cups in reverse and the Hangman in reverse. This person feels like you have a lot of fears. You know, the Five of Pentacles isn't always about financial hardship or abandonment. Sometimes it can talk about fearing that something is going to happen. There's a fear there, a fear of lack in some way. And this person may feel like you have jealousy issues or you're stuck on a past situation or you're always in a mood for whatever reason. And hey, maybe it's for good reason. I've absolutely no idea. But they kind of feel like your emotions, once again, override what's going on or your fears do, okay? Somebody's advice, whether it's you, theirs, or the both of you, we have believe in the impossible, Sagittarius, and direction. So it's like something about needing to look at the bigger picture of not only where it is that you guys are going, but who you want to be individually and as a couple or as a whatever, right? Whatever the hell you guys are. And so this is about believing that there's something about this that you should be able to have an optimistic perspective on because maybe there's some kind of potential here. Having a little bit of faith can go a long way in regards to this. I just feel like all you guys need is a very specific direction, and then you aim at the bullseye and you don't let go. You know what I mean? So thank you so much, Aries. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at www.violettaalexis.com. What's up, Jill? Good to see you. Oh, God, Fireball. Ugh. I hope that's not the case. I would absolutely hate being in a relationship with somebody that does that. Not my Venus and Scorpio ass. All or nothing, bitch. You're my prisoner, and I just need you to learn to like it. Just kidding. Alrighty. All right, Taurus, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Reverse the roles if you need to. Your energy is the 5 of Cups. Your feelings, the Ace of Wands in reverse. How you see them, 2 of Swords in reverse. Their energy, the 9 of Wands. Their feelings is the High Priestess. And the 8 of Swords for how they see you. Let's take a look at that 5 of Cups in reverse. The 5 of Cups in the upright. Judgment in reverse and the Temperance. Ooh. Alrighty. Okay. It feels like you're having a hard time making something work because of something that already occurred in the past that maybe you're having a hard time letting go of. To me, this is either A, you are not taking accountability for your part in something, or you're upset because you feel like this person isn't. But this is your energy, so I'm going to have to go with this is you. Now, does this necessarily need to be about you not taking accountability for something in the past? No, it can just be that you are too focused on the past to be able to make a balanced decision. Now, why do I say balanced? Because Temperance is here. So you're apparently trying, right? And the Temperance and the Judgment in reverse is going to trump that 5 of Cups. So I feel like there's something here that you're trying to make work that nearly feels impossible, but it's possible, and you're making it possible. But I want to see what that Judgment in reverse is. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, that's you. Do I commit to this fully? Am I still committed to this? Do I nurture this? Is this sustainable? Is this realistic? The Ace of Wands in reverse for how you see your person with the 9 of Pentacles and the 8 of Cups. It almost feels like you see this person, I'm sorry, your feelings. Sorry, guys. I just got out of the gym. I'm a little hungry. Ace of Wands in reverse, 9 of Pentacles, and the 8 of Cups in your feelings. It's interesting because, you know, there's something about this where you're kind of losing steam a little bit. You're losing a little bit of steam when it comes to your feelings, when it comes to this person. You may feel like something is being delayed. Like maybe there are times when you feel like you just need to walk away, or maybe you have. I don't know. But it's kind of a delayed energy. You feel like you don't really need this person. Maybe you want them, but you don't necessarily need them. It's like you're feeling like you're looking good, feeling good, smelling good, but there may be sometimes something about this situation or this person that makes you question yourself or question your own worth sometimes. Why is the 8 of Cups here? The World. Something needs to be finished in order for you to stay. Like something needs to change. A cycle needs to complete in order for you to stay is what I'm feeling with that. How you see them is the 2 of Swords in reverse, the Justice, and the Ace of Cups. So, you know, this is somebody who you feel like is not avoidant. You don't feel like they avoid things. You feel like they're very fair. They're very just. They're somebody who shows up with love, has a lot of love to give, somebody who gives a lot of equal give and take, and you feel like they're not afraid to have the hard discussions. They're not afraid to have the hard talks, and they're not afraid to make decisions based around not avoiding their emotions and actually honoring their emotions in a way that is conducive to themselves and the connection. Reverse it if you need to. And their energy, we have the 9 of Wands, the Emperor, and the 3 of Pentacles. For some of you, this is a boss at work or somebody that you work with, okay? You feel like they have high boundaries, you know? You feel like they're in control. You feel like this is somebody who, as long as, it's not in a negative way, though, because all of these are in the upright. So This makes me feel like this is somebody who's very well aware of boundaries that they're keeping, that they desire to have in the relationship, or otherwise, this is somebody who has bigger fish to fry, who is in control of their life. And this is somebody who is trying to be on the same page with you. They want to be on the same page, but at the same time, I feel like they feel like they should be in control. Like they're the man, or they're the, you know what I mean? Like they want that. They want to be in control of the situation. Then we have the High Priestess for their feelings. Ooh. Oh my goodness. What's that Tower? Eight of Wands. Either they feel like the two of you had a conversation that really kind of like, whoa, you know, they were taken aback by, or you were. But I think in this person's feelings, they feel like this has the potential to go somewhere. You make them very happy, but at the same time, I feel like you really piss them off. You know, and this is Mars, right? The Tower. So when we have Mars and the Sun coming together like this can be like a clash of egos. And especially when it comes to your guys' communication, there can be a lot of volatile conversations back and forth between the two of you that can be very frustrating. And this person intuitively is aware that this is something that's probably going to continue to come back up. The Eight of Swords for how they see you. Well, wow. So this is somebody who feels like you are... So let me say the positive first, right? What's the Empress? The Empress is the Queen of Wands. She is the Queen of Swords. She's all the queens, right? She's beautiful or handsome, whatever gender this person, or whatever gender you are. This is somebody who feels like you are truly that. Like you are just really the creme de la creme, right? And they're probably a little obsessed with you, or very highly sexually attracted to you with that devil there. But this person may also feel like while you are all of these beautiful things, your own insecurities, you keep yourself stuck in. And I don't know if that's true or not, but they feel like it's your own self undoing. Whatever insecurities, toxicities, you're feeling like you have to smother someone to keep things in line or in control, or whatever the thing is. Whether that's true or not. Your advice, or their advice, or both of y'all's advice, is work through your fears, opposition, and sacred space. So you guys clearly disagree on some things, right? This person's trying to get on the same page with you. I see that, but they feel like maybe you have some serious fears. Maybe you do. Maybe they do. Maybe we all do, right? But this is about really working through them and being able to come to some kind of compromise or meet in the middle in some way. Zaza, thank you so much for that super chat question. And you guys are needing to find that common middle ground to be able to create a sacred space between the two of you and for yourselves, okay? So even if it's like needing to take a walk, needing to separate for a little bit, whatever the thing is, and then coming back together and kind of figuring it out, I think can really help. So thank you so much, Taurus. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And we'll go ahead and move on to Gemini. What's up, Perky? What's up, Sean? Good to see you. Rick, thank you for being here. What's up, Z? All right, let's go ahead and move on. All right, where's Gemini? There we go. Hey, Gemini, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. You're welcome, Sean. In your energy, Gemini, we have the Strength card. Love that. In your feelings, Four of Swords in reverse. How you see this person is the King of Swords. The Death card in their energy. The Seven of Pentacles in their feelings. The Lovers for how they see you. Well, I don't even want to clarify. The Nine of Cups in your energy, along with the Four of Pentacles. I love this. It's really very much about optimism meets the reality. Like, I like it because you're not being so delusional and, you know, in your flighty little headspace that you guys are usually in, right? When it comes to anything at all. You guys are combining that practical perspective along with a perspective of optimism. To me, this is you having a lot of passion towards this person, focusing on what it is that makes you happy. You seem to be quite content, but to me, especially with the Strength and the Four of Pentacles, you just want things to stay where they are. You just want things to stay where they are. You don't need them to move. You're content. We can just stay right here and everything's fine. Well, how far is that going to get us, right? It's like something needs to evolve, but you may be a little hesitant for some reason. Maybe you don't know how they feel. Maybe they're not acting right. So you're like, well, I'm not going to fully commit, or whatever the thing is. The Four of Swords in reverse for your feelings. Ooh, well, maybe that's why, which makes total sense. So in your energy, you're portraying the energy of being content, of being, oh, cool, everything's great, right? And like, I feel like it's genuine to a degree, but the Four of Swords in reverse with the Knight of Swords in reverse with the Three of Swords in the upright tells me that there's some deep pain that you're actually feeling. And it's a constant trigger for you, just like a broken record. And it keeps happening for some reason. Whether this person is actually demonstrating some kind of idiotic behavior that's hurting you, or whether this is just something from the past that keeps coming up for you mentally, spiritually, emotionally, whatever it may be. And you're not healed from it. That's the thing. You're like, oh, everything's fine. Like, I'm content. But this is the reason why you're not willing to take the next step. This is the reason why you're not willing to be super vulnerable, or this is the reason why you're not willing to go to the Ten of Cups or even talk about it, or whatever the thing is, because this thing is still haunting you in some way. Then we have the King of Swords with the Star and the Ace of Pentacles for how you view them. Well, you feel like they're being very fair, just, open communication. Maybe they think outside of the box. You're getting some kind of communication next week is what it looks like in regards to some kind of opportunity between the two of you for you guys to heal things, which then can turn into you having a little bit more hope with the situation. So it seems like this person is sharing something with you about some kind of new opportunity that can be conducive for you, that can benefit you in some way. This person's energy is the Death card with the Page of Wands and the Seven of Cups. Well, this person is definitely in the midst of some changes. It's almost like they're starting over. They don't really know what they're doing, but they're doing. There's something that they're not super confident in when it comes to making some kind of choice. So I don't know, Leela, thank you so much for that super chat question. I don't know if this is somebody who has a lot of options and they just don't know who they want. It could be something very cliche like that. Or if it's about maybe they don't know exactly what they want, right? But the thing is that they are reaching out in some way, and they're going through some kind of ending, some kind of change. And they're not very confident about it, but they're still like trying. What's that Seven of Cups? Let's just look. The Fool. Yeah, they're apprehensive in regards to making some kind of decision or some kind of choice, because they feel like they're not seeing the reality of something, or they don't know the reality of something. The Seven of Pentacles is in their feelings. They're going through some mental stuff, This is somebody who's very invested in themselves and their own mental health. I do think that they're I don't want to say that they're going through a dark night of the soul. What's up, Captain Barbosa? It's really good to see you. It seems like they're really concerned about the future. They're really concerned about what's going to happen between the two of you. Are they invested in the right direction? Is this the right move? They seem to be very confused about what the right decision is or what is best for them in the current moment. And so they may sometimes feel the need to pull away, or they may need time alone to be able to invest more in themselves and kind of figure out like, what's my problem? Or am I going through some mental health issues? Or, what am I doing here? What do I want? Who do I want? Whatever the thing is. The Lovers is how they view you. Oh, wow. I mean, could you possibly ask for better? Jesus, that's beautiful. The Lovers, the Wheel of Fortune, the Hierophant. Well, I don't know why they're so confused if this is how they perceive you. I feel like it has really, I don't want to say it has nothing to do with you, but with the way that they're perceiving you, I can't imagine that it has to be anything to do with you per se. And maybe it's not, being that, especially because we see the Hermit here. See the Hermit right here in their feelings, right? The Hermit is about self. And that's what they're worried about. Something they're worried about in regards to them. And they're going through some serious changes that are coming from like their external reality, and it's impacting them in some way. So on top of all of that, but they look at you almost like the oasis in the desert, you know, that that cup of ice water after the gym, you know what I mean? So there's something in regards to that, and this is somebody who looks at you. God, it's going to sound so cliche, right? But I don't believe in twin flames, but if you believe in twin flames, hey, this person, if they believe in that, they definitely believe that you are that. I mean, when you see the lovers in combination with the Wheel of Fortune, I'm already like, oh, this person feels like this is the shit, right? This is their person. This is everything. This is the twin flame. This is the soulmate. But then when you add the Hierophant onto that, there's like a foundational structure that has already been met and solidified that this person feels like they can build off of when it comes to you. So I personally love this reading. The advice is bring love into the situation, aka new moon in Aquarius. Then we have yin, intuition, trust, patience, spirituality, and receptivity. And then we have bond. God, I mean, like, damn, you know? Bring love into the situation, yin, bond, like, you know, cry me a fucking river and go watch The Notebook. You know what I mean? Like, Anna Banana, good to see you. Thank you so much. So, I mean, this is beautiful. It can be telling the both of you, bring love into the situation, you know? And I also feel like there's a friendship element here as well, or there could be, or there should be. And with that yin energy, it's like trust and believe, you know, trust and believe that you can heal things. Trust and believe that there's a sacred bond here. And sometimes the most sacred bonds can be made once we have that sacred bond with ourselves, right? And so we can only meet people as far as we've met ourselves. And so, I mean, this is beautiful energy. Just, I don't have anything negative to say. Damn it. You know, us Virgos love always having something negative to say, but I'm gonna let you slide, Gemini. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Alrighty. I'm thirsty. All right, fuck it. Whatever. All right, Cancer, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. 10 of Cups in reverse for your energy for next week. Well, not the best. In your feelings is the 4 of Cups, and how you see them is the 4 of Wands. 4 + 4 = 8, Saturn. And their energy, we have the Ace of Swords in reverse. We have the King of Pentacles in their feelings. And we have the 3 of Cups in reverse for how they see you. So let's go ahead and take a look at that 10 of Cups in reverse first. What do I do? What should I do? What's the right decision? You know, there's this element where you're kind of faking it a little bit. It's like you're trying to put on a smile, and it's just like, God, you know, what do I do here? There's a path that you need to choose. And I don't know what the other option is, but there's something that needs to be left behind. Either this person, this relationship, this connection, or something else entirely that maybe has something to do with you. But whatever the case is, you're feeling highly misunderstood. You're feeling misunderstood. You feel like there's some kind of disconnect. You're like, God, I'm just not happy for some reason. Why is that? The 6 of Wands in reverse. Karmic Karen, thank you so much for that super chat question. Maybe it's that you feel like this person doesn't give you enough attention, doesn't give you enough validation. You may feel like you do a lot and you get very little for that, or this person doesn't give you the credit that you deserve sometimes. Maybe it's that you feel very entitled. You know, for some of you, maybe it's because you feel like this person feels entitled to you and you're like, well, what the fuck, right? But it's definitely like this disconnect between you and said person, or it's like you're the one that's kind of emotionally disconnecting a little bit because it's in your energy. The 4 of Cups, the 10 of Wands in reverse, and the 6. Yeah, so it's like I said before. You feel like it doesn't matter what you do, like nothing ever works. You're feeling very generous with your time, but at the same time, you may feel like, you know, things are harder than they need to be, or you feel like you're the one that's doing all the work, or sometimes you just feel like you can't emotionally handle this, and it gets exhausting. And so you're at this point where you're either rejecting this, or you're feeling rejected, or something like that, and it's like you just want to kind of take a load off a little bit is what I think. For some of you, you're feeling like maybe the grass is greener on the other side. You know, some of you may very, very much feel that way. How you view them is the Four of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, and the Three of Wands. Ooh, we're backtracking a little bit here. What's that Eight of Pentacles in reverse? The Knight of Wands. It's interesting because it's like you see this person as someone you have fun with, as someone that you're either in a relationship with or you could be in a relationship with. Maybe there's a talk of going out or celebrating something, or you feel like this person is celebrating all the time but not working on the relationship, or always going out but not working on this, or something like that. For others of you, you feel like this person wants the relationship or wants a reason to celebrate or wants their cake and wants to eat it too, but they're not willing to put in the work, or they haven't mastered something. Maybe you feel like this person still needs to grow up in some way, you know, still needs to take better responsibility of the relationship or something like that. And their energy is the Ace of Swords in reverse. Caitlin, thank you so much for that super chat question. Ace of Swords in reverse, the King of Cups. Why is the Ace of Swords in reverse, though? The Five of Wands. So, the reason why this is funny is this person, they may, when they feel like you're going to argue with them, this person may just shut the fuck up, to be honest, you know. This person may just be quiet, just move on, you know, just try. They're trying to show up next week as like understanding. They may not be super vulnerable towards you, but they're willing to be receptive to your vulnerability. They're willing to let you talk through things. They're trying to learn. This person could be working with a therapist with that King of Cups. Maybe they are a therapist. But this is somebody who's genuinely putting in the effort to kind of figure things out. So I really don't hate it. What's up, Caitlin? The Queen of Swords in their feelings with the Justice. So this is somebody that is committed to you. Now, whether you believe that or not, I have absolutely no idea. But this is somebody who's trying to be stable, who's trying to be committed. It seems like they're trying to do the right thing. This is somebody who feels like you absolutely 100% speak your mind, you know. And this could be somebody who's trying to do right by you, who's trying to become the person that they need to be with you. Is what this looks like. This person wants a relationship, and they want what seems like a monogamous relationship, I think. Because the King of Pentacles in the upright, the King of Cups in the upright, the Page of Pentacles, the Justice, all of these things, these are very like commitment kind of energies. But there may be a little bit of drama, like there is in every relationship. But this is somebody who wants to support you speaking your mind, and they want to have an equal give and take relationship, okay? They view you as the Three of Cups in reverse, the Ten of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You both view each other as the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. This is somebody that looks at you like you are not over some kind of third-party situation, whether you had the third party or they had the third party or have, whatever. And they feel like you're bringing a lot of drama to the relationship. Don't shoot, okay? I'm just the messenger, okay? And they feel like you absolutely nitpick them to death. You're never happy. You're always, you know? And whether that's true or not, I don't know, okay? But that's how they're kind of looking at it. And they feel like you have not overcome something, like some kind of betrayal. So advice for either you, them, or the both of you, it's time to take action. New moon in Aries, house 6, and curiosity. Okay. wondering here, because somebody here has some bad habits. Maybe it's one, maybe it's the both of you, whatever. But it's time to take action on those. And I don't know who that's for. And maybe some of you don't know what it is, right? Maybe your person doesn't know what theirs are. Maybe you don't know what yours are. But something about that needs to be looked at. It's time to get real about whatever that is. Because it's affecting the relationship in some way. And somebody or the both of you are needing to take some kind of initiative in regards to working on that like clockwork. So it's like, for instance, if somebody in the connection or the both of you in the connection have a habit of listening to the other person, but not listening to understand, just listening to talk, to reply, that's a bad habit. Something that needs to be worked on, right? Understanding first, talk later, right? Maybe that's what it is. Whatever the thing is, it seems like that's what needs to be worked on. So thank you so much, Cancer. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right, let's go ahead and move on. What's up, Brad? Good to see you. Oh, whoops. Hold on. All right. Ooh. Let's go ahead and move on to my Leos. Leos. All right, how you doing, Leo? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Leo, in your energy for next week towards your person is the 5 of Cups in reverse. Your feelings, the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. And how you see your person is the 8 of Cups in reverse. Okay. In your person's energy, we have the 8 of Wands. We have the High Priestess in their feelings in reverse and the Hermit for how they see you. So let's go ahead and take a look at that 5 of Cups in reverse, the 5 of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups in reverse. Well, damn, you know, for a lot of you, you're forgiving this person. You could be forgiving this person. I do think that there are some trust issues that you have here. You really don't trust something, especially if there's been some kind of blocked communication, if there's been some kind of fear, some paranoia, anything like that. You're feeling super sensitive. I'm not going to lie. You know, you're feeling super sensitive next week. You're a little on edge. And, you know, it is what it is, maybe for good reason. I have no idea. But it seems like you are trying to look at the glass half full when it comes to a crappy situation that has occurred between you and this person. Maybe they're apologizing, you know, I have no idea. Maybe you're just deciding to look at the glass half full. What's up, Tolisnet? Good to see you. Maybe you're just trying to look at the glass half full. Whatever the case is, you're letting something go and you're trying to forgive. You're trying to forget, or you're just trying to forgive, right? The 10 of Pentacles in reverse for your feelings. The 5 of Wands in reverse and the 6 of... Oof. Well, you're trying. You know, you're certainly trying, but you feel like something has failed or is failing. Maybe it's feeling like, you know what, I need to get a freaking divorce here. Or maybe it is, you know, this didn't work out, but that doesn't mean later down the road that it can't. Or I'm just not getting what I want. This is not where I see my life going. And Nicole Ashley, thank you so much for that super chat question. And you just kind of don't even want to fight about it. And that may be a reason why you're just kind of letting it go. And you're like, you know what, I'm just going to decide to let bygones be bygones for right now. I'm just going to decide not to bring it up, or I'm just going to decide to forgive and forget for now, right? Or look at the glass half full. Because you are holding a bit of a grudge, you know, and maybe for a good reason, right? But there's never a good reason to hold a grudge unless it's like, you know, they killed your kid or something, right? Just like sounds terrible, but you know what I mean? Because it's really just hurting you at the end of the day. And I know that's a super controversial opinion, but you know, and I have definitely lived that. So I don't know, man. It just seems like you're holding a little bit of a grudge, because I also feel like you expected something to work out in a certain way, and it doesn't really seem like it is, and I think it's kind of pissing you off. Katie, thank you so much for that super chat question. Then we have the Eight of Cups in reverse for how you view your person, with the King of Pentacles and the Three of Swords. This person's hurting too, but they're very committed to you, it looks like, at least for how you're viewing them. You're looking at them like, for some of you, you feel like this person just pities you or looks at you like, oh, I'm just, guess I'll just settle. You know, for some of you, you feel that. And make sure that that's an actual reality. You know, sometimes I know that we can think these things due to our own insecurities, but to each their own. You feel or you view this as somebody who's a little heartbroken over something. What is that? The Hierophant in reverse, over this not working. Over feeling like your morals, your values, or your spiritual or religious perspectives don't align, or whatever the thing is, whatever the foundation is that you can build onto a relationship. It seems like there's a kind of difference in a viewpoint. But this person, you still see them coming back around and committing to you in some way, or showing up at the very least. So I don't know, man. The Eight of Wands is in their energy for next week with the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles. Wow. So this is somebody who could be at a distance from you with that Eight of Wands. I feel like you are the Queen of Pentacles in this scenario, if I'm being completely honest. I think that this is somebody who's trying to offer you something legitimate. It's like they see your vibe, they see what you're about, and they're trying to match you in regards to that. They're trying to learn how to please you. They're trying to learn what pleases you. I think as well that with you viewing this person as the King of Pentacles and them feeling like you're the Queen of Pentacles, I do feel like you guys see each other as some kind of match in some way. It's just really about figuring out how to make that a reality, because this person seems very serious about you in some way. And they're willing to talk about it. Like, okay, how can we do this? Or it's like they're trying. The High Priestess in reverse for their feelings. Well, damn. Who pissed in their Cheerios? I mean, what's that Two of Wands in reverse? The Emperor. It's like this person wants to take charge in some way, but it's almost like they don't know how, or they're kind of stuck in the same place. It's interesting because the High Priestess in reverse, it can represent like secrets being kept, things that we're hiding. It can also be about not trusting your own instincts. But this person may feel like, what is the thing that they're hiding? The Page of Wands in reverse? Maybe they need to grow up. You know, I don't know. Maybe it is... What's that High Priestess in reverse? Sorry, I don't mean to keep clarifying. They have a very specific goal in mind, but they don't know how to get there. They don't know how to get to the finish line, is what this feels like. They are almost fixating on details on how to get there. And what it's really doing is it's causing them to stress about it even more. But I feel like that's how they do a lot of things. It's almost as if they need to break out of the way that they've been doing things in order to get the result that they want. Do you know what I'm saying? So for instance, like, let me think of an example. Sorry, I'm not trying to drag this reading on, but like, let's say that when it comes to relationship decisions, this person always lets you take the lead, always lets you, you know, and maybe you're like, I don't want somebody like that, right? And they don't understand that that is where the power actually lies, in them making these mature decisions and taking the lead in some way. And then you just kind of like falling into your feminine energy and being like, oh my God, I love this. And then like, for the most part, were like 50% happier, right? Or like something like that. But they're having a hard time like asserting themselves, or they're having a hard time like being different in that way to be able to meet their goal. So strange. The Hermit for how they see you. Wheel of Fortune in reverse and the Three of Cups in reverse. They definitely see you as a loner. Okay? Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. For most of you, this person views you as a total loner. Like somebody who's like, maybe, I don't know, Sigma or something, or an absolute loner. You know, somebody who prefers to be alone, you know, and doesn't really like to go out, etc. What is that? Wheel of Fortune in reverse. But they feel like there's something about that actually makes things harder on you. Maybe you don't rely on a lot of people or something like that. There's nothing wrong with that to an extent, right? Smariti, thank you so much. I know that I said that wrong. This person feels like you're going through maybe a dark night of the soul, or you're reliving some things. You're coming to a sense of self-awareness. Maybe they feel like you're doing a lot of self-work and things like that, but they feel like you're very much, maybe you internalize things or you keep a lot of things to yourself. Vanessa Williams, it's good to see you, baby. We have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, House 1, and Growth. Love this advice. So, you know, the South Node is about what can drain us sometimes. And it can also be about the gifts that we bring into this life. So maybe look at your natal South Node to kind of figure that out. But the South Node can also be the cup that you keep trying to fill that just never does, you know? And so what is that thing? What is that thing that we need to kind of let go of? And with that House 1, there's some kind of assertion. Somebody needs to take the lead here is what I feel. Because House 1 is a natural Aryan house. It's an Aries house. It's a Mars house, naturally, right? And I'm feeling like somebody's needing to learn how to assert themselves or take the lead more in regards to relationships or in regards to their life. And there needs to be some growth around there. House 1, the first house, can also talk about how we are perceiving the world, which can completely change how we're acting out in the world. So there maybe needs to be some growth in regards to that as well. All right. Thank you so much, Leo. Sorry that was so long. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. And you can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Alrighty. Let's move on to my Virgos. Semi? All right, semi works. Well, tell me the right way to say it. Let me see. Is it Smriti? Is it Smriti? Smriti? Sorry, I'm the worst. Let me see. Virgo. There Virgo is. All right, Virgo, let's see. All right, Virgo, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. In your energy, I have to move that. That's going to drive me insane. In your energy, we have the Chariot in reverse. In your feelings, the King of Wands in reverse. Flip this if you need to. And how you see your person is the Three of Pentacles in reverse. We have the King of Swords in this person's energy. The Queen of Wands in reverse in their feelings. Wow. King of Wands, Queen of Wands. And how they see you is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Tell me about that Chariot in reverse. Woo! All right. We're all stocked up here. Three of Wands in reverse, Nine of Wands. All right, Virgo. Well, I mean, Summer, thank you so much for that super chat question. You are at a full stop, baby. You're at a full stop. There's something that's scaring the shit out of you when it comes to this connection. And I don't think it's like, you're like, oh my God, I'm shaking in my little panties. No, I don't think it's like that. It's more like, this is failing, or I don't feel comfortable moving forth with this. And that Three of Wands in reverse is telling me that some kind of plan that you had set out, you're like, I'm not doing that. I don't have the intention on following through with that because this is making me nervous. And the Nine of Wands talks about boundaries. It can also talk about coming out on top, but whatever the case is, it's Moon in Sagittarius. So it's very much about fighting for what you believe in, fighting for what's right, fighting for your beliefs, right? Fighting for your perspective in some way, and your emotions being very wrapped up in whatever those are. So I feel like you're kind of like, no, we need to work this out before, you know, and for some of you, you're just being a stubborn bastard, you know, but with that Nine of Wands, it really is something about your boundaries for you. Like, you're like, no, these are my boundaries. That's it. And you're getting very frustrated. Maybe you feel like they're not honoring those. In your feelings, we have the Devil in reverse and the Tower in reverse. All right. So I feel like this... is this first person the masculine? Reversed is no, upright is yes. No. Okay, so this King of Wands in reverse is not you. It's interesting that you both have each other in your feelings, but it's not the best. You feel like this person is an egocentric, pompous, you know, prideful twat, basically. And you feel like they're aware of it, but they won't change it. Or you're aware of it and you feel like it's toxic, but you won't let them go because you don't want to lose them. And that is probably where that Nine of Wands is coming from, you know, where you're like, nah, dog. You know, it's kind of, and you're getting very frustrated about it, but you're not willing to back down when it comes to what it is that you believe in, especially regarding your emotions. You know, so if this person keeps like trying to get your goat and things like that, you're definitely putting up your boundaries, you know. So we have the Three of Pentacles in reverse for how you see them, with the Two of Cups and okay, and the Knight of Cups. Well, you know, what am I supposed to say with that? You feel like you and this person are simply not on the same page. You know, like you guys are just simply not on the same page, but at the same time, you feel like they still love you. You know, they're still showing up. They love you. They're telling you that they love you. They're giving you flowers. They're sending you sweet text messages, whatever the thing is, right? And this is all for next week. But you guys just do not get along, or you guys are just not on the same. What are we not on the same page about? The Two of Swords. Somebody may be passive aggressive, or somebody may be constantly passive or something like that. Summer and Simi, thank you guys so much for those super chat donations. I really appreciate that. That was really sweet. Thank you. Oh, sorry about that. Rick, can you make a note of Simi's question for me when I get to it? Thank you. Thank you, ladies. And Summer, thank you so much for that donation. So yeah, let's see. Maybe somebody's a little avoidant with that Two of Swords. Then we have for your person's energy, the King of Swords, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Sun. Well, what's that Page of Swords in reverse about? The Four of Wands. This person is communicating something about some kind of maybe assumptions. A lack of truth. Courtney B, thank you so much for that super chat question. There's something that this person is talking about when it comes to shining a light on maybe what they believe are your own paranoias or the things that you make up in your head, or they're shining a light on something in regards to someone needing to break out of their assumptions about another person. This person is being kind, is what I believe. They're being kind. They may be a little bit immature sometimes. You know, or at least next week, right? They may be a little immature, but I think that it seems like their heart's in the right place. They're trying to shine a light on something, though, that seems to be a problem. And I think that they're trying to be fair. I think that they're trying to be honest. But it seems like they're trying to break you maybe out of your mind frame of some kind of assumption that you're making. The Queen of Wands in reverse for their feelings for you. Well, for some of you that know this person has a third party, there it is. Okay, Empress in reverse and the Queen of Wands in reverse. This is somebody, though, if we're just talking about you, this is someone that essentially they feel like you are jealous. You are jealous. You are angry. You are Mike Tyson, you know, in a ring with them. You are pissed off. And when you're pissed off, everybody's going to feel it. That's what they think. That's what they feel. And they feel like you smother them a lot because you feel like you need control or because you have self-worth or self-value issues. Oh my God, ouch. What is going on? Why does this only happen when I'm live? And they feel like it's because you have a lack of self-love. I don't know if that's true or not. It's just what they're feeling. The Seven of Swords in reverse for how they view you. Oh. They feel like you always put the focus on you. Seven of Swords in reverse, Nine of Pentacles in reverse, Nine of Cups in reverse. Not saying like you're outright selfish, but they feel like it's all about you at the end of the day. It's about your self-worth and your self-value issues. It's about what you want. It's about your feelings. It's about your emotions, and that like takes everything over, you know? That's Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in the upright can be like, oh, what's best for us? You know, let's focus on us. The Seven of Swords in reverse is like me. What's good for me? And so are the nines. The nines are about individuality, but they're about how can I get my needs met through proving something to this person. You know, it's like it comes from a lack of self-love or self-value, which is how they kind of see you. Don't know if that's true or not, just telling you. So we have a time for healing. We have the South Node and isolation. Wow. So, you know, for somebody here, whether it's you or your person, somebody may have been be isolating for a very long time, and it may be time to let that go because there may be some kind of healing that is only going to come from talking to a therapist, talking to friends, talking to others. What's up, Anna? Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Something like that. So it's a time to let go of something that's continuously wounding us. And isolation can only be good for so long until it actually ends up hindering us. Okay, so that's for somebody. So thank you so much, Virgo. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right. Ooh. What is going on with this frickin' eye? 1 second. Dude. What is happening? Something always gets in this freaking eye. Simi says, how much did the hurt feel? Oh, I'm not. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, please don't fucking do this right now. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my God, are you fucking kidding me? Oh, I'm so pissed. Did that just fucking happen? Can you guys hear me? What is happening? Am I still here? That was so weird. Can you guys see me okay? Did you not? It said that I was offline. Why does it keep doing that? How absolutely bizarre. That's so weird. It just keeps cutting out. What's up, Red Advantage? I never didn't hear anything. Sorry, the freaking internet just went out like twice, all in the span of like 1 minute. So weird. Well, let me give it a second to see if it's gonna... I'm so afraid to freaking continue. I'm like so afraid to continue. All right. Thanks, alien. No, Simi, no. My internet just went out. It has nothing to do with what you asked. Really, Lady Anne? Yeah, no, you didn't make me upset. I don't know what no, you didn't make me upset. I don't care that you asked me that. No, my internet just went out. This did not hurt. This really didn't hurt that. It was like, I mean, it somewhat hurt. This one hurt more than any tattoo that I have, to be honest. Okay, so it's working? Right, Rick. Yeah, I'm really sorry. I don't know what's going on. Well, I guess I'll try to do Libra now and just see what happens. Sorry about that, guys. Alrighty. All right, well, wish us luck, right? All right, Libra, let's go ahead and look at you and your person, and hopefully the internet does not go out. I hope that it's not glitchy for you guys. All right, Libra. Your energy, the 7 of Cups. Your feelings, the 5 of Swords. Yikes. How you view this person is the Temperance in reverse. And their energy is the 4 of Swords in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse for their feelings. How they see you is the Judgment in reverse. Let's see that 7 of Cups. Ooh, baby, head in the clouds. What's going on with you? 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups, the Knight of Wands. It's really about you taking action and being absolutely being not happy with anything that you have. If I'm going to be completely honest, reverse the roles if you need to. I love you, Libra. But you are truly like in a daze. You are completely like, you got the Neptunian veil over you. You're fantasizing, your head is in the clouds, you're not happy with anything that you have right now, you're not happy with this person taking action, not taking action. action. You know, you're disappointed. The grass must be greener on the other side, but where's the other set of grass? You have a lot of options in regards to what you can have, but you're not happy with any of them. The Knight of Wands tells me that you're taking action on... You may be making some kind of impulsive decision to take action on someone or someone that maybe has rejected you or somebody that has disappointed you because there's some kind of passion that you have for this person. But your head is kind of in the clouds. Be cautious of like drinking too much, indulging in drugs or something like that, you know, because you're disappointed, all right? Because you could end up totally regretting it. The Five of Swords for your feelings with the Ace of Wands and the King of Cups. You're in love with this person. You're very determined to get in their pants. You're very determined to have a relationship with them. You're probably in love with them. You feel like this is somebody that you want to be able to... I just heard you're delusional. Please reverse this if you need to, okay? But I just heard that. And I don't know if that's you saying that to them or vice versa. But it felt like it was about the first person, whoever this first person is I'm reading for right now. But whatever it is here, you're very determined to be able to have a new beginning with this individual because they inspire you, because they light you up, because you feel emotionally attracted to them. And there's this energy of you feeling like, okay, I have to be emotionally mature if I want this person, you know? But for some reason, you were just like not happy completely. Like there's some kind of like deceptive quality to how you're perceiving yourself or perceiving the situation. The Temperance in reverse for how you view them. With the Star in reverse and the Ten of Cups in reverse. Woo! Yikes. Not working, huh? You feel like this person truly does not have peace. They don't have hope in regards to the relationship. You know, they fake the funk. They pretend, they fake a smile. They try to smile when they're completely unhappy. You know, there's a lack of healing in regards to this person. Maybe for some of you, you feel like this person is a drug addict or you feel like this person is an alcoholic. You know, Temperance in reverse can sometimes represent addictions. But for others of you, it's just like something is just not working. And you feel like this person is just hopeless, and unwilling to heal the connection in some way. In this person's energy, we have the Four of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Wands, and the Moon in reverse. I need one more, please. The Hangman. Whew, this person's doing a lot of healing work regardless. So I'm going to tell you right now, okay? This person has done a lot of work on themselves. I mean a lot. I mean, this person has really gone through it. And they've come out on the other side. And they're still maintaining that. They're trying to fight their fears. They're trying to maintain this sense of peace or this, it may have taken them a long time to be able to trust themselves. They see things differently. They see the world differently. They see their emotions differently. They've made a lot of sacrifices that they may still be willing to make, but that at the same time, not in vain. They're at this point where they're like, you know what? I have to maintain my own fucking sanity, and that may cause me to drop some boundaries with Libra, drop some boundaries with whomever. Because this person, I think, is more focused on peace and letting go of the things that do not bring them peace. The Page of Cups in reverse for their feelings. The Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Swords in reverse. Well, this person may be triggered, but they certainly aren't necessarily showing it. This is somebody who feels victimized a little bit due to missed opportunities in their life, due to a missed opportunity with you, and there's some kind of missed opportunity that has absolutely pissed them off to nearly no return. But this, you know that quote, you have no idea how much violence it took to be this peaceful or whatever it, like that's their quote. Like that's their freaking mantra. You know what I mean? So internally, this person has gone through or is going through a lot, but they are also working on those things. How they see you is the Judgment in reverse, the Four of Wands, and the Page of Swords. Yeah, they feel like you're delusional. They feel like you just want to have fun and sweep things under the rug and be like nothing happened and like let's talk, when like you still haven't taken accountability for something, or there's a really big decision that you're needing to make that you're just trying to like mull over, or you're trying to throw a pretty rug on top of it and like, oh, we won't look at it, we'll just trip over the thing under the rug 3 months from now, you know? That's kind of how they're seeing you. Whether that's true or not, they do feel like you guys can have fun together, and you guys have had fun together, but it's like, okay, great, now what, you know? They also may feel like you're spying on them. We have conclusions are within reach, the sun, and wrath. Whew. Somebody has a lot of anger pent up around something that's been illuminated to them. So something that's been exposed to them, something they've realized, something that they've done some work on, it really upsets them. And I feel like it's the second person. I do feel like some conclusions are within reach. Yes, sure. But I feel like it's going to take a lot more inner work. I feel like it's also going to take somebody asserting themselves to be able to work through that in a healthy way, asserting themselves in a healthy way. And also, I think a little bit of optimism can go a long way. And I think that if you, them, the both of you, whatever, focus on what it is that makes you happy, I feel like is going to help deal with some of these internal issues that are clearly happening. That was freaking intense. Thank you so much, Libra. Please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violetaalexis.com. Zaza, thank you so much for that super chat question. Alrighty, let's move on to my Scorpios. All right, my darling little Scorpios. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. In your energy, we have the Eight of Swords in reverse. In your feelings, the Two of Pentacles in reverse. How you view them is the Knight of Swords in reverse. God damn, Six of Wands in reverse for their energy. The Six of Pentacles for their feelings. I like that two sixes are here. And the 666. Whoa. What's up, JJ? What's up, James? What's up, Indy? Wow, look at that. 666. Interesting. Something about that Eight of Swords in reverse for Scorpio's energy. Ooh. Oh, honey, what's wrong? Reverse it if you need to. There are some internal insecurities that you're going through that are kind of keeping you not necessarily stuck in life per se, like stuck in between jobs or stuck in between people, but stuck in your own mind. Becoming a prisoner of your own thoughts and way due to a lot of like, well, I don't know what my purpose is, or I don't know what my intentions are with this person, or I don't feel super confident around this person. And maybe that's something that they have affected you in that way, or maybe it's something that really has nothing to do with them. But at the end of the day, it's this sense of pride, this sense of self-doubt, this sense of insecurity. And you may find yourself manipulating things to be able to feel more confident. You know what I mean? Because you're not feeling that way. And it seems like you're trying to work through it, but you kind of are a little bit of a prisoner of your own thoughts. And it's due to some kind of insecurity, you know? And I don't know what the insecurity is around. Only you can say that. But this can also be this energy around keeping yourself mentally stuck on this person and not really feeling like you have what it takes to be able to hold on to this per se. The Two of Pentacles in reverse for your feelings with the Four of Pentacles in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. Whew. You're pretty confused, you know, like emotionally. It's like up, down, up. It's back and forth, left to right, right to left when it comes to this person, and feeling like at times you really can't handle it. So maybe it's just better just to let it go. But at the same time, you're still fucking invested. So it's like, well, I still want to take a chance, but how much will I lose if I take a risk? And that's what we all ask ourselves, right? When we always take a risk, what are we going to lose? But also, what are we going to gain? And really, that's only for you to decide. But it truly is this kind of like juggling act that you're doing when it comes to what you should do when it comes to this person. You're clearly emotionally invested, but you're also like you feel like you just can't. It's overwhelming. Let me put it like that. The Knight of Swords in reverse for how you see them with the Death and the Ace of Swords. The truth is going to change everything, is what I heard. This person's pretty triggered by something next week, and I don't know what that is. Maybe it's a truth that you tell them. But things are going to change with what it is that they tell you. What are they saying? The Knight of Pentacles. I want to take things slow. We need to work on this thing. We need to perfect this a little bit better. I need to perfect this a little bit better. There could be like a financial element to this connection for some of you. But this person, it seems like they're trying to follow your lead, but at the same time, I think that they're too triggered by their own personal truth or yours to be able to do that. It feels like something is happening. Death is external. This death card is something that they cannot necessarily control. It seems like the change that they are absorbing is affecting them mentally and in regards to their decision making. And it's triggering a change within them that they just don't have control over the thing that's triggering them, but they have the control over whether or not their mindset's going to change or whether it's going to stay the same. And it's going to change eventually, regardless. The death is like, it's inevitable, okay? But it's whether or not they go kicking and screaming or whether they go with it. And I think that with that Knight of Swords in reverse, that's more so like following the lead of something or someone else. And I feel like they're going with it. I actually don't think that they're resisting it. The six, or at least for how you're seeing them anyway. The Six of Wands in reverse, the Seven of Wands. Oh, shoot. That's from the... Sorry, need to change decks. I was like, wait a minute. Didn't I already see that deck? Okay, sorry about that. See those cards? Six of Wands in reverse for their energy with the Temperance in reverse and the Two of Pentacles. Okay. Alrighty, what are we doing here? This person, what an interesting combination. Because the Temperance in reverse is like off balance, and the Two of Pentacles is balance. But the Two of Pentacles is like, okay, well, I have a lot going on, but I'm handling it, right? But Temperance in reverse is kind of telling me that this person has no peace. So it's like whatever the two of you are going through next week or whatever is being discussed or whatever is occurring, it's like they're handling it well, but they feel like they don't have a lot of peace, and they may feel like they're getting some kind of unwanted attention from this connection or from you. Attention that they don't want, like a negative form of attention, but it seems like they're kind of taking it on the chin in some way. The Six of Pentacles in their feelings. The King of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. I actually like this. This shows me that there is change to be had. There is change to be made. This person could be working with a therapist, or this is somebody that is emotionally open to mastering their own emotions. Somebody who's showing up, very mature. This person is probably in love with you. If this is something more new, this is somebody who's like, I am willing to absolutely give my emotions a shot to this connection. But I wonder why are they not at peace? The Nine of Swords in reverse. Due to anxiety, their insecurities. You both seem to have both some kind of insecurities that are happening. But this is somebody who's learning to master their own emotions, and they're willing to give a lot emotionally to you as well. The Six of Swords in reverse with the Fool in reverse. The Six of Wands. That's how they see you. For some of you, you could be in the public eye, or maybe you get a lot of attention, or maybe you get some attention. But this is somebody who feels like you're not changing. Like you keep staying stuck in the past. They may feel like you're so self-focused that you can't see anything but yourself at times. And maybe that's what you need to do. Maybe there are some insecurities that you really need to focus on. But it's interesting because they feel like you're so stuck in the past, or you're stuck with like staying the same. And sometimes us fixed placements can do that, right? It's like we don't want to change shit, right? But they feel like you keep revisiting the past. You keep sticking to the past and nothing is really changing. And somehow you're still wanting validation. Or you're still wanting some reward or some kind of attention. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what I got. Emotions are running high. House 9 and illusion. Huh. Well, I wonder what the illusion is. So it's going to say that next week could be a very emotional time, okay? But house 9 is probably how you're going to resolve it. There's a higher perspective that needs to be had in regards to self and or in regards to the connection. But the only way you're going to be able to do something is by opening up yourself to some kind of spiritual growth. And the way that we do that sometimes is by deflating our own egos, is by, I don't want to say forgetting oneself, but you can tell the difference between your ego and your true self. You know, the ego is just there to protect you. It's just there as a shield, as a weapon almost. And the true self is more vulnerable, more susceptible to being hurt. And a lot of the times we create that ego because the true self is so vulnerable to external circumstances. Is so sensitive to the real world. And it's really about trying to live through our true selves while being able to grow that part of ourselves without always having to use the ego to come in and save the day. It's about strengthening the true self instead of throwing the ego over it in some kind of illusionary state that we think is the truth. I hope that makes sense. So that's either for you, them, or the both of you. Thank you so much, Scorpio. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All right. All right. 1 second, you guys. Give me just a second here. All right. Sorry about that, you guys. Thank you so much for waiting. Let's go ahead and look at Sagittarius. Kismet, thank you so much. Shout out to Visionary. Thank you. Let's go ahead and see. All right, Sagittarius. In your energy, we have the Magician. In your feelings, we have the Seven of Pentacles. How you see your person is the Ten of Pentacles. In their energy is the Empress. This can be reversed for some of you. In their feelings is the Ace of Wands. Well, damn. And the Hermit for how they see you. Well, let's see. Okay. For some of you that are single, you don't want to be single anymore. You want to be with this person. I'm only saying that because you're showing up as the Four of Cups with the Nine of Pentacles, which shows me there's something about being single that disappoints you if that is the case. And you're looking at this person like your end all be all. For others of you, maybe it's that you're trying to manifest more time alone. Maybe you're kind of disappointing with how things have been going in your single life or in your married life or in your relationship or something like that. And maybe it's about cultivating a little bit more independence. Whatever it is, you have the wherewithal, you have the talents, gifts, skills, and abilities to be able to do that. So I'm not saying anything negative per se. What's that Four of Cups? Just give me specifics. The Two of Swords in reverse. There may be something that you've been trying to avoid for a while that you no longer want to avoid. Maybe it's some kind of decision, something like that. Whoops. The Seven of Pentacles for feelings. With the Ten of Swords in reverse and the Judgment in reverse. Wow. Okay. There's something that hasn't quite been resolved in regards to the past between you and this individual. And I don't know if it's like you haven't really taken accountability for something, for some kind of betrayal that you just like will not be honest about. Because for some of you, that is what it is. Okay. And like I said, reverse this if you need to. But it's like you're very emotionally invested. So it almost makes me feel like at some point you know that that's going to come back up. You know? It's like when there has been a betrayal, but we're not willing to own it, or we're not willing to apologize, or we're not willing to accept that maybe this is an issue that we have, it's still going to come back up again. And so that's kind of what I'm feeling. So it's like you're very emotionally invested, but at the same time, you don't want to have to make this big decision on whatever this is. And that's probably why this Two of Swords in reverse clarified that Four of Cups. Like, you're just trying to distract yourself. You don't want to have to make that decision, whatever that is. How you see this person is the Ten of Pentacles, the Page of Cups, and the Hangman. Well, damn. I mean, I'm not going to lie. You feel like for some of you, you're married to this person. For some of you, you're very committed to them. They're very committed to you. Or you feel like this person has the potential to be your end all be all. The person that you have a life with. The person that you have a life with. And you feel like this is a very sweet person. Somebody who admires you. Somebody who's willing to see your side of things. Somebody who's willing to let go and let God kind of thing. Somebody who's very healing and spiritual. This is the type of person who's also very sacrificial, even if it's at the expense of their own emotions. At least that's how you're seeing them. What's up, Madison? In this person's energy, we have the Empress, the King of Swords, and the Queen of Swords in reverse. This person feels like if they were to have to meet you at your level, this is what they would turn into. And I don't know why that's what I'm getting, but that's what I'm getting. So this person is in this energy of feeling like, I'm not going to sit here and, chase you down for a day-old wiener. I'm not going to try to constantly force my point towards you or whatever, make you understand or get you to get it by becoming overly emotional, because they feel like you'll be detached to the information anyway. So they're kind of at this point where they're just about receiving. They're about acceptance. They're in their creative era. They're looking good. They're feeling good. They're smelling good. They're looking handsome, or they're looking beautiful. And that's how they're feeling. And that's how they're going to act. They're going to act accordingly in that way. Then we have the Ace of Wands for their feelings, with the Ace of Cups and the Knight of Wands. For some of them, if they feel like they've been at their wit's end with you, they are going to start brand new, and they're going to actively take action towards that. For others of you, they are wanting you to take action most likely, and they're willing to receive that, okay? They want passion. They want to be inspired. They may even feel inspired by you. I think that there's a strong attraction there. And I think that they also feel like they have a lot of love to give that they're willing to give. So to me, in their feelings, it's a yes. But it almost makes me feel like you're needing to abide by their feelings or how they want to. They don't want to sit there and argue with you all day. They're like, this is me. If you want to come, bearing gifts at my feet while I'm sitting on my throne, you're welcome to do so. You know, that's kind of like their vibe, which I like. Madison, thank you so much. How they see you is the Hermit, the Knight of Swords, and the Wheel of Fortune. Well, this may be somebody who feels like you're going through a dark night of the soul, or this person could feel like you're on this path or a journey to kind of figuring out what your path is, who you are, you know, and there's a lot of self-awareness that they feel that you are learning about self. They see you taking action next week in some way. They feel like the things that you've been holding on to or the negativity, it seems like you're kind of letting go of that in some way. But they're looking at you like somebody that they can have something beautiful with. We have confidence as your key to success, House 10, and Knight. Well, Knight in this Oracle deck always makes me think of the 12th house. And so maybe there does need to be forgiveness. Maybe there does need to be sacrifices on both sides. Maybe there does need to be healing and letting go. But this is also about somebody having some kind of new beginning in regards to themselves and being confident and taking responsibility for that and not letting the external world or not letting you or them or whatever affect their confidence in some way. I really think that something is needing to be healed or let go in order for the status of this connection to maintain or get better. That's what I feel. So thank you so much, Sagittarius. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and take a look at Capricorns. All right, let's do it. All right, Capricorn, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. The Star in your energy, your feelings, the Two of Wands. The Seven of Cups for how you see them. And their energy is the Seven of Swords in reverse. Feelings, Page of Swords in reverse. The Eight of Swords for how they see you. Let's take a look at that Star. Five of Pentacles, the Tower. Woo, there was something that occurred, that happened where there was some kind of war between the two of you. There was some kind of emotional upset. There was something that happened where maybe you had abandoned this person or maybe you felt abandoned or something like that. But you're at this point where you're healing. You're willing to kind of share a little bit more about how you're feeling about something. You're willing to just be like, you know what, this is me. There are better days ahead. I see you having a lot more hope after some kind of difficulty, after some kind of misfortune. And I actually like it because it shows me that you didn't allow something to break you. You allowed it to uplift you in some way. So there may still be some like residual feelings of anger or frustration or something like that, but ultimately I see you feeling very healed or healing because of it. The Two of Wands, the Moon in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse for your feelings. What to do is what I'm getting with that, because you fear that something will happen again. You fear like that thing that happened in the past is going to happen again, even if it has nothing to do with them, although I feel like it does. And you're kind of deciding, do I go down this road? Do I continue this way? Or do I tell them to F off? You know, do I go a different way? For others of you, you're figuring out a different way to be able to express your emotions, to be able to express your frustration, to be able to express your feelings, because it's hard for you to let go of whatever has occurred because it still creates fears within your heart. And we can heal all day. That doesn't mean that we can't hurt again, you know? That's the unfortunate part of healing, is it's always bound to happen again. But that's really, you know, when we need to listen to our own intuition and set up those boundaries to make sure that it doesn't. Although we can't control everything. How you view this person, the Seven of Cups, the Ace of Pentacles, the Six of Swords. For some of you, you feel like this person is just delusional. You know, for some of you, you feel like this person is a bit of your sexual fantasy in some way. There is some kind of opportunity on the table, but at the same time, you feel like maybe they just want to move on from whatever issues you had before without actually hands-on dealing with them and still wanting an opportunity with you. For others of you, maybe you feel like they're trying to figure out how to resolve some kind of issue with you and to be able to plant seeds, water them, grow them, etc. Give me one more for that. The Queen of Pentacles. Well, there you are. You see yourself with this person, but there are a lot of fears because of some kind of past issue. The Seven of Swords in reverse with the Ten of Cups and the Chariot in reverse in their energy. This person may have a bit of a guilty conscience about some kind of failure within the relationship dynamic. This feels like a relationship for some of you. You know, this person, you know, whatever it is that they did, whatever it is that they're confessing, because that's what it seems like. It seems like they're confessing something that they feel guilty about. It's coming from a place of feeling like a failure, but also it's coming from a place of I'm committed to you, and I have an emotional attachment to you and I love you, or something like that. What is this thing that they're confessing? The Nine of Wands in reverse, something that they gave into that they weren't supposed to. And their feelings, the Page of Swords in reverse, the Page of Wands, and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. This person is quite immature. They have a hard time getting their thoughts together, communicating effectively. They feel like the two of you are not on the same page about something. And this person, I feel like, whether they realize it or not, I feel like there's a little bit of a growing up that they need to do a little bit. But it's like they still feel pulled towards you. Like they still want conversation. They still want all of that, although they don't always necessarily feel super confident emotionally. And they feel like you guys are not on the same page about things and you guys really disagree on a lot, but they still want, you know? The Eight of Swords, the Nine of Cups in reverse, and the High Priestess in reverse for how they perceive you. This is somebody who feels like you are not getting what it is that you want, not trusting your intuition all the time, feeling like there are secrets between the two of you, or that they have them or you do. And this is why you're having a hard time moving forward with them. And they really look at you like you're keeping yourself stuck. But that's kind of strange to think that that's how they would perceive it, because it seems like they even know that you're not getting your needs met, that you're not living out your potential with them, or that, like, something like that. We have look at the bigger picture, House 12, and survival. Oof. Ooh, I'm getting like hidden enemy vibes. Oh God, I don't know about all that. House 12 is about letting go. And then we have survival. House 12 can be about letting go of these, you know, feeling like we're always in survival mode, which can be really hard, especially when we've lived like that our entire lives. But there's a bigger picture to all of this. I feel like there's something to be learned. There's something to be sacrificed, something that no longer serves us. And House 12 is about that letting go of something, kind of cleaning house, cleaning out our subconscious before we get to the first house, which is the house of self, which we can really come into our own. And House 12 sucks. You know, I got my North Node in Aries there. It's like a dark night of the soul on tap. You know what I'm saying? And so maybe a little bit about needing to kind of survive that, but there's some kind of positivity at the end of the road that we're needing to focus on. So that's what I have for you. Thank you so much, Capricorn. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. Let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. One second. Thank you, Summer. Oh, you're wonderful, Vanessa. Thank you. All right, Aquarius, let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. The King of Pentacles in your energy. Feelings, 3 of Cups. How you see them, Page of Pentacles. This person could be younger than you. The 4 of Wands in their energy. Their feelings, 8 of Cups. Knight of Cups in reverse for how they see you. King of Pentacles, 5 of Wands, 6 of Cups. Well, you love them. You know, you have good memories with them. You want to keep creating good memories with them. You're clearly very committed. You want to take care of them, or you are, or you want a relationship, or you're in a relationship with them. But there's some conflict about what? The Lovers can be about commitment, can be about third-party situations. You know, it can be about some kind of huge decision that really needs to be made, but it feels like you are very commitment-minded when it comes to this person, but there's some kind of drama. It's like you guys keep going back and forth about something that is seemingly like a little ridiculous. The 5 of Wands is not like nobody's resolving anything. We're just hitting each other with a bunch of sticks and we're pissed off, you know? And it could be just something that's super petty. It could like not even be that big of a deal. You know, maybe it's one of those fights that kind of turns into sex kind of thing, you know? So I don't really see anything too negative. I think that you feel very fondly for this person. The 3 of Cups in your feelings with the Queen of Cups and the Sun in reverse. You are like overly optimistic by this. Like you are, and I don't want to say overly optimistic, but that can be the Sun in reverse sometimes. It can also be like, even when we doubt it, it's like, well, no, I'm still going to be optimistic about this. Why? Because of the Queen of Cups, because I'm in love with this person. And not only do I think that you're in love with this person, I think that it's also mutual. This is somebody that you may be friends with as well, or this may be somebody that you have that kind of love dynamic as well as that friendship, which really keeps things together at the end of the day. So I don't really see anything negative. I think that you're just trying to stay positive even when it feels like it's negative. The Page of Pentacles with the Emperor and the Devil for how you view this person. My God. Ooh, I'm getting like BDSM vibes. All right, I know that sounds really weird, but I saw that Emperor and I saw that Devil and I was like, whoa. It's giving like kink vibes for some reason. I don't know if this person like is submissive to you or vice versa, but I don't feel like that Emperor and that Devil is them. There's clearly some very strong sexual dynamic between the two of you, and it feels a little kinky. Victoria, thank you so much for that super chat question. It feels quite kinky. It feels like this person likes to be controlled by you in like a sexy way. Sleepy, thank you so much for that super chat question. And there's a very strong attraction between you and this individual. Like, and it's there. And I think that you like to dominate this person for some of you. Okay. Reverse it if you need to. That threw me off. This person's energy is the 4 of Wands, the 8 of Wands, and the Faith card. This has commitment written all over it. Well, I feel like this is pretty much mutual. You know, this is somebody that is there for it. They're here to have the talks. They're here to set the foundational structures. They're here to get married. They're here to commit. They're here to do this, that, and the third. They're here to go to church with you. They're here to meditate with you. You know, for some of you, this can be at a distance. Okay, so maybe they're trying to figure out how to close the gap. Maybe this person just really has a lot of fun talking with you and they feel like you guys really agree on a lot of things like morals and values and whatever it is. But I mean, it's a pretty energy, you know, it's a really pretty energy. This person loves talking to you. So I don't really see too much negativity, but let's see what that 8 of Cups is. Ooh, for some of you, this person has to walk away from someone else. What are they walking away from? The 7 of Wands? If you put this person in some kind of competitive situation, I'm letting you know right now that they're fucking out of there. I don't think that this is going to be somebody who's going to stick around for that, you know? If anything, they're going to be like, okay, they're going to take that as an ending that you created, okay? Is this person attracted? Yeah, great, okay? But, like, that's not all there is. This person loves talking to you. This person loves being with you, whatever it is. But the second that you try it, they're either A, walking out, or they're putting up boundaries. And they're going to give you a choice. You either stay or you're out. The Knight of Cups in reverse for how they view you with the Four of Pentacles and the Four of Swords. 4 + 4 = 8. That's very Saturnian, which is your co-ruler, okay? This person could feel like you're a little bit of a hard ass sometimes, you know? They could feel like you're not super emotional. You get moody, you get in a shitty mood, and then you want to be alone, and you hold back your emotions. And God, it's giving me like... Have you ever seen 50 Shades of Grey where he, like, doesn't want to be touched and he doesn't want the emotions or whatever it is? You know, it kind of reminds me of that a little bit, to be honest. But I think all in all, it's just not that bad. We have communication is key, Cancer, what'd I just say, and memory. So for some of you, you have some mommy or some daddy issues, or somebody does here, and that's why they have a hard time expressing their emotions, or there's something that's happened in their childhood that forces them to, like, or makes them feel like they're forced to not express their emotions, like they don't want to. But this is about being vulnerable. This is about needing to be vulnerable. Period. That's just pretty much it. It's like this needing to talk about our emotions. You know, we can be kinky all day, but the ball gags aren't going to get us to the church, right? Chitara, thank you so much for that super chat. Alrighty. Good to see you, Chitara. All right, Pisces. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and your person. Energy, 10 of Wands. Feelings, the Strength card. The 6 of Pentacles for how you see them. The Justice in reverse for their energy. The 3 of Wands in reverse. And the Ace of Swords for how they see you. The 10 of Wands, the 5 of Swords, the 2 of Cups. You are willing to pull the entire fucking donkey carriage to make this work, okay? Be careful with that. Don't bite off more than you can chew. But there's such a determination. I mean, you're not afraid to go up against the competition. You're pretty cocky about it. Like, you feel like, oh no, like this person will choose me, or oh no, we have an understanding, you know, with a freaking knife to their throat, right? But like, you're there, you're showing up for it, and I feel like it's because you genuinely love this person. I mean, there's clearly such a deep connection coming from your end, and you're very determined to understand them. Like, you're willing to put in all of that effort to be able to do that. So, to be honest, I don't think the 5 of Swords is the bad guy here. I just think that there's a strong determination for you to put in the effort, you know, as you should, right? Mads, thank you so much for that super chat. In your feelings, we have the Strength, the Queen of Wands, and the Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're quite confident. Listen, for whoever this person is, there's barely an inch of insecurity on you. You have no doubt in yourself that you can land this. You're like, okay, well, maybe I need to slow it down a little bit, and I will, but I'll get there eventually. I'll get this person, or this person will be my husband or my wife, or whatever it may be. You're very sexually attracted to them. There's a lot of passion between you and this individual, but you also feel like, but I will make sure that I do this right. I'll make sure that I lay the foundation. I'll make sure that we do this thing the right way. That's what it looks like to me. And you're putting the effort in, you know, you're pulling the donkey carriage. You know what I mean? Thank you, Tolis. It's good to see you. The 6 of Pentacles for how you view them with the 5 of Cups and the World in reverse. You feel like they're giving to this, but there's also some kind of unfinished business that it seems like the two of you have. And from their side, they're still pretty upset about something. Whether it's something that they did, you did, whatever the case. What's that World in reverse? The High Priestess, some kind of secret, something that they kept from you, something you kept from them. Well, that's you. The unfinished business is Pisces. I need one more for this. God, the Sun, something that's been illuminated about you. That they're upset about? What's the Five of Cups? Something that they found out. Something that was said or something that was found out. It's like they're here, they're showing up, they're giving it to it, but you feel like they're sad about some kind of unfinished business around you, about some information that was exchanged. In their energy, we have the Justice in reverse. Or maybe it's something you found out. Maybe that's what it is. You were illuminated. So the Justice in reverse, the King of Wands in reverse, and the Two of Cups. Okay, so I like that you guys both have the Two of Cups in the same place, but I hate that the Justice in reverse is here. This tells me that this person is not doing the equal give and take, is not necessarily always doing the right thing. Everything that they do is based around them and what they want, and the scales are uneven. The scales are unbalanced. And it's because they're kind of taking, or they feel like they need to have their ego always stroked, or something like that. And that never works in the long run. Do they love you? Yes. They're showing up like, you know, they feel understood by you, you know. They feel love towards you, but like, I hate, what's the Justice in reverse about? The Ace of, they want an opportunity with you, but they feel like they're going to benefit the most. Ugh. The Three of Wands in reverse for their feelings. 3-3. Careful of third parties, okay? They're a little frustrated because they feel like you guys are not on the same page when it comes to like commitment things or spiritual or religious things. You know, and there's something that they don't want to wait around for anymore. For some of you, this person wants to marry you, but they feel like the two of you don't agree on something, or they really want some kind of commitment from you, but they feel like you guys are not on the same page. This is somebody that is like committed to you, but I just don't like how they're showing up. It's like, do you have a lot of money or something? Like, what is the thing? Because it's like they feel like they're the ones that are... Oh, that's their energy, though. Yeah, I don't... What's this person's intent? The Seven of Wands in reverse. This person low-key might be jealous of you or feel intimidated by you and might be trying to take something from you because of that. Be careful with that. The Ace of Swords for how this person perceives you. The Ten of Pentacles in reverse and the Two of Wands. You be careful that this person doesn't feel like you're going to be a meal ticket to them or something. Okay, I don't like that. For others of you, this person feels like you have been very clear on what it is that you've decided when it comes to a long-term commitment or lack thereof. They feel like you're being very clear next week about what it is that you want and specifically what it is that you don't want, and they can decide. It's really that simple. So it's interesting because you're feeling like the Queen of Wands and they're showing up as the King of Wands in reverse. Almost like they're trying to match your energy in some way, but like failing. Take time to breathe out, cardinal, and protection. I would just be cautious, Pisces, okay? Take a breather, okay? Take a breather. Take some time out if you need to. But you need to take initiative on probably being brave enough to protect yourself and protect your energy, okay? I'm not saying that this is like an evil person, but I don't... Because it seems like they feel as though they'll benefit more from you than you will from them. And there's something sneaky about that. So just be careful, Pisces. Thank you so much, Pisces. Please make sure, if you can, to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at ViolettaAlexis.com. Don't like that. All right, let's go ahead and do some super chat questions. All right, let's see here. Isha, how does Kramer currently feel about me? Sexually attracted, inspired, wants to put in an actual effort and learn more about you. I don't see anything negative, to be honest. Wait, what is this? Oh, okay, this is the trash pile. Thank you, Isha. Zaza, hey V, why is Brian being a jerk all of a sudden? Is he interested in me or someone else? Why is he being a jerk to Zaza all of a sudden? There's probably somebody at a distance, maybe. Somebody that's maybe jealous, super sensitive over everything that he says. They may know about you in some way, but I see a feminine energy here. So with that Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like there's somebody that doesn't trust him, and maybe he's paying more attention to that person. Leela. Hi, Brady. What do I need to know right now? Thank you. Sure. Someone may be jealous of you. Why? Because they're just insecure. Be cautious of, particularly in Aries or Pisces, could be a Leo, could be a Sag, but it's somebody that has maybe anger problems or somebody who's just naturally a jealous person. It feels like this person is very obsessed with you or stuck on you for some reason. It could be because there's somebody who has feelings for you or somebody who's in love with you. I see a water type figure, maybe sun, moon, or rising, that's very interested in you emotionally. It could be somebody who's a friend, or this can be somebody who you already know that's emotionally invested in you that wants to get together with you. Thank you, Leela. Captain Barbosa, advice for my date with Mathis tomorrow. Love you, Violetta. Oh, love you too. Let's see. Don't bring your drama to the table. It's going to cause this person anxiety. Don't trauma dump. Don't overshare. Don't do any of that, because it's going to cause a lot more problems than it's going to be worth. I don't know why it's telling me to tell you that, but that's what it's telling me to tell you. Don't bring the problems to the date. Anna Banana, what is the outcome of the situation between J and F? Are they end game, like long term? I feel like he's invested, the male or the masculine is invested, but it feels like as long as it's on his terms or he can control things. So it's like as long as he can control things, I feel like he's going to try to go the distance, but it's only if it's like in his control. Does that make sense? Or on his terms? Karmic Karen, what is the outcome with Aquarius? Long term? Let's see. Three of Wands, Six of Wands, Five of Wands, Death card. So I feel like there's going to be some plan that's going to be made, and then I feel like you guys are going to pursue it. And at first it seems successful, right? We're both validating each other. We're giving each other attention. Everything feels really, really great. And then something happens where we start fighting. And then something external comes from the connection and causes some kind of ending or may implement some kind of change. So I feel like there's going to be a time where it's going to feel really, really great, and then there's going to be a lot of drama that kind of ensues. And I feel like it's really going to be a decision on whether somebody evolves, or the both of you, or if you guys need to end it. So it's kind of like that resistance that's brought up with relationships on whether or not, you know, like how bad do you want it? You know what I mean? Caitlin, where should I look for employment? Queen of Pentacles, the Lovers, in business, communication, marketing, entrepreneurship in regards to some kind of business, money, finances, and like I said before, some kind of communication. So this can be like marketing for business or social media for business or something like that. Nicole Ashley, hey V, whatever comes out, thanks. Sure. Something is going to bring you a lot more peace because you walk away from it. It's almost going to even the scales. Sometimes we need to even the scales, not by addition, but by subtraction. And I feel like you're going to see that in the coming months. The Ten of Wands and the World. Something that you have been busting your ass for the longest time, you're finally going to achieve. Something that you've been waiting to achieve for a very long time. I mean, you've really fought for whatever this is. You're finally getting it. You're finally at the end of that journey, so you can begin a new one with that, like, success under your belt. Katie Rebecca, am I meant to be with the guy Gemini or the Leo male, or am I best just staying single? I am a Cancer woman. Okay, let's see. What's going to happen with the Gemini? Two of Swords, the Tower. I feel like this person is either going to end up being passive aggressive, or they're going to avoid the serious talks, the hard talks, and that's probably going to frustrate you and cause even more issues. What about with the Leo? I feel like the Leo needs to grow up. I feel like he's not going to give enough. I feel like he's not going to give enough, and I feel like he's way too far up his own ass to really get it. Excuse my language, but I don't feel like he's mature enough yet. Thank you, Katie. So I would say go be single for now. Simi, how does Kashal feel about me? Are there any romantic feelings, or is it just platonic from his side? How does he feel about Simi? Nine of Wands, the Hermit. He seems very guarded in regards to himself. He seems very guarded in regards to you. Like he's not really showing all of his cards. He may be a little bit more inside of himself than anything. Four Wands, Knight of Cups in reverse. This to me makes me feel like he genuinely wants commitment at the end of the day, but when it comes to this, he may be emotionally uncertain or not ready to fully like drive that home. So he may have fun with you, he may think about it, but with the Knight of Cups in reverse, there's like an inaction of vulnerability. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Simi. Vanessa Williams, when Leo man backs off, does he realize he hurts my feelings? Does he think I'm not going anywhere? Does he realize that he hurts her? How does he think that she feels when he backs off? Nine of Pentacles, the Page of Cups in reverse, King of Swords. Well, first of all, he feels like you don't really need him. He feels like you're good with or without him. He like senses a streak of independence within your nature. But at the same time, he does feel like you get a little discouraged with that Page of Cups in reverse because of the King of Swords, which tells me that when he does detach or something like that, he feels as though you feel like a victim or you feel kind of emotionally abandoned in some way. Does he think I'm not going anywhere? Four of Pentacles, Seven of Cups, Three of Swords. No, he doesn't. Four of Pentacles is like, I'm holding on to what? The Seven of Cups. An illusion or the fantasy, which he feels like hurts you more. Advice, the answers you need are coming. The North Node and observation. I honestly and truly believe that the more that you go towards this, the more that you want more of this, and the more that you experience of this, the more that you're naturally going to observe, and I feel like the more that you are going to see the truth. I feel like the truth has been in front of you this entire time, but it's more of, do I want to continue to explore this truth, or am I actually accepting of this truth, or does this truth continuously hurt me? So it's telling you to be observant. Thank you, Vanessa. I love you. Summer. Hi, Violetta. What are M's thoughts and feelings towards me at this time? Thank you. What are his thoughts towards Summer? He thinks that your commitment potential... I need one more for that. He thinks that your commitment potential, he thinks that you're somebody who wants the space to be vulnerable, wants the space to express your emotions. And I feel like he thinks that he can hold that. What about the feelings? He wants to revisit something that you guys have discussed before, whatever that means. Like he wants to continue to go back to this. He hasn't let go of you. He's like holding on, and he feels like your commitment potential. Summer times 2. Does S like me, or what is his opinion? Five of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Pentacles in reverse. He feels like you have an issue with caring too much about what he thinks or what other people think. He feels like you're coming out of that, though, in some way, or he feels like there's some kind of insecurities that you have that you're kind of overcoming, or you're on the way of overcoming in some way. What did Simi say? Thank you. Rick is just the tits, honey. Simi, is he still interested in the past girl, Shruti? The judgment says that he still thinks about this person, wants to bring it back, wants to take a chance with Shruti, maybe wants a commitment of some sort, or thinks about that, still has some kind of passion towards this person, clearly wants to take some kind of action with that Knight of Wands and wants some kind of equal give and take. I would say absolutely. I hate to say that because that sounds so crappy, but I obviously can't like lie about what the cards say, right? They're right in front of us. So while that's not the best news ever, that is what I have. And it seems like this is somebody who maybe wants some kind of reconciliation of some sort. It's like he thinks about her often. I hate to say that. I'm so sorry, Simi. Shout out to Summer for the love. Courtney B. Why won't Aries take the lead in our relationship anymore? I feel like I'm doing all the work. Why isn't he taking the lead anymore? Two of Pentacles in reverse. the Four of Cups, the Star, he's just like not happy with anything. He may be feeling entitled. He may be healing from things as well. This is a person right now who feels like he can't handle something, and it's causing him to be disappointed with everything. So he may have like a lot on his plate or something like that, and he may just be kind of confused about what he wants and feels like there's nothing right now that he wants with that Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is like, I don't want any of this, you know, unfortunately. Why else? Oof. There's something more that he wants. Two aces are like, yes, I want this. And what is that? Nine of Cups. Like, I want to be content. He doesn't seem content with anything right now. And there's something about that. He's hoping for something. He's hoping for some kind of new beginning. But it doesn't seem like he's content here. Almost seems like a little bratty in a way. Your advice is full moon in Cancer, house 2, and self-interest. Well, house 2 can sometimes be about what it is that we're prioritizing, and what we prioritize shows what it is that we value. So I want to say with house 2 in combination with self-interest, start taking the lead in your life. Not saying that you're not, but start putting yourself first. Start honoring your own emotions. Start prioritizing you above what he wants. And either he'll follow suit or he won't. And that's your answer. You know what I mean? Thank you, Courtney. And then we have Anna. Whoops. Whatever comes out, please, thanks. Also love your hair. Thanks, baby. All right, I love this. Eight of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords makes me feel like you're really mastering your own mind. You're mastering your past. You're learning from your mistakes. You're mastering something. There's something that it is that you're working on. Maybe it's working out. Maybe it's a writing project. Whatever this thing is, you're having the opportunity to be able to work to a new place of independence. Somewhere where you can be content. Somewhere where you can relax. And I feel like you are learning something here in the near future. Something that's going to benefit you financially in the long run. Zaza, who is coming towards me in love soon? Any summer flings to look forward to? Yeah, but you might feel a little indifferent about it. It could be a younger fire sign, sun, moon, or rising, but you're kind of like doing your own thing. You may be kind of like spending some time alone or healing or doing things by yourself, and somebody kind of pops up and you're like, you know, you may not be that into it, if I'm going to be honest. They could just be too immature or too young. Kismet, God, I love how wise you are. The ego conversations on in the Scorpio read. Oh, baby, thank you so much. Oh, I absolutely adore you. Thank you for saying that. That means a lot to me. Sorry I didn't see that before. Visionary, what does Spirit want me to be aware of at this time? Woo! A Pisces feels guilty. A Pisces refuses to let go of something. A Pisces refuses to be honest with you about something. It also could be telling you to stop being so giving to somebody because they don't have good intentions. Madison Davis, work and love have been rough all year. LOL. What's something good I can look forward to? Absolutely. There's something that you've been doubting. It can be yourself. You can also feel like you're very stuck in the past, or you've been stuck in the past and the future, where you kind of were looking at the glass half empty. Something is coming in that is causing you to look at the glass half full. Someone or something is showing you some kind of opportunity that you can have. And it seems like this is like a missing piece to your puzzle of something that you've been attempting to manifest. It was like that one missing piece or those two missing pieces, and it's like you're getting it. And then you're going to be able to create that thing or get that thing or work towards that thing. Summer, hi, is it worthwhile to talk to E about career opportunities? Ugh, I feel like you're going to have to go through hell to get it. I mean, yeah, but I feel like you're going to you're going to hit a bit of resistance, or it's going to be a lot of work. But yes, I think in the end, in the long run, yes. Hold on. All right, moving on. Victoria Saldana, Future of Me and H. Chariot in reverse and the Five of Swords in reverse. It's like somebody's fearing something. And so, like, there's, like, not a whole lot of determination because of the fear or because of a perceived failure or a perceived could-be failure. So it kind of feels like something is a little bit out of a standstill here in the future. But I like the fact that the Wheel of Fortune is here because it's saying that, like, okay, we're letting go of that and we're moving forward. So some kind of perceived failure or some kind of halt or some kind of lack of vulnerability, it seems like we're kind of letting go of that and moving forward. But it makes me feel like it's kind of pushing somebody to grow up or let go of a grudge. Okay, so I don't know. I don't know what that is. Thank you so much, Victoria. Sleepy, hi, beautiful. What are the Pisces' real intentions for reaching out? The Ten of Cups. The Ten of Swords in reverse. If there's been some issues between the two of you, oh, damn it, hold on. If there's been some issues between the two of you, I feel like this person wants your trust. I feel like this person does want a relationship with that Ten of Cups, and with that Ten of Swords in reverse wants to overcome some kind of issue that you guys have had. But I don't particularly care for the King of Pentacles in reverse. He's my least favorite king. He's the user. He's the person that uses people for his own gain, you know. And with that Queen of Cups in reverse, I feel like this is somebody who wants you to trust them. Give me one more for their intentions. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. No, I don't trust it. It's like, yes, do I think that they want a relationship? Yes. But at the same time, it makes me feel like it's for the wrong reasons. Thank you, Sleepy. Chitara, what's the situation between the Leo and me? You're being very wise about whatever it is that you're doing, I think. Yeah, I definitely feel like this Queen of Swords is you with the Hermit in reverse and the Seven of Pentacles. I feel like there's a mutual investment. I want to say that you've learned a lot, and don't forget what you know. Don't forget what it is that you've learned, either A, about this person or just about life in general. I see you communicating things about yourself, about maybe even setting some kind of boundaries and making some kind of decisions, but I do see some kind of mutual understanding. What are his feelings for her, for Chitara? The Devil, the Six of Wands, and the Seven of Wands. Interesting. This is somebody that may have some toxic behaviors, yes. But I also feel like this person is obsessed with you or has some very strong attachment that they're not aware of. And with this Six of Wands, this person wants your validation. This person wants your attention, and they want to be able to keep it with that Seven of Wands, because we're going from the Six to the Seven of Wands. So there's this receiving of attention, and then there's the keeping of the attention. Your advice is don't let pride get in your way, air, and mischief. So there needs to be some kind of open-mindedness when it comes to this connection, needing to look at things objectively. For some reason, it's telling you not to let your pride get in the way of something, okay? I don't know what that's about, but it's telling you to be open-minded about something. And the more closed-minded you are, the more mischief that it may get you in. But at the same time, try to be logical about maybe this person being a little mischievous, him or herself. Okay. Thank you, Chitara. Mads, will I start my CNA training by November? Yeah, I think so. Page of Cups, Six of Pentacles. Yeah. Yeah, it's some new thing that you're starting. Yeah, I think that you will. Six of Pentacles. I think it'll also go well. So I'm going to say yes. Thank you, Mads. Rach, what are Jay's intentions with me now after 2 dates? I'm attracted to her. Our connection is chill, but something is off. Okay, show me the intentions. This person is being a little elusive. They're not telling you everything. They're keeping something a secret. Like they're suppressing something. They're hiding something from you, but it's not telling me what it is. It's just telling me that they're hiding a secret. They're hiding something. They're not telling you the full story. High Priestess in reverse is secrets. Moon can be very elusive. Like what? You know? So you're probably right about whatever the thing is. L, hey V, future actions of the Scorpio moon towards me. Ooh. The Empress, the Six of Cups in reverse. Don't mommy this person. This person may have mommy issues. Okay? Just be cautious with that. I think that this person may be holding a grudge towards you, or it's just that they need to grow up. And they may look at you like a mother figure or somebody who's very nurturing, beautiful, etc. And they may want a piece of that. But I feel like they have some growing up to do. Cassandra, whoops. Cassandra Kundif. God. What's up, girl? Hey, V, thank you for your time and energy. Need to book a reading soon. Thanks. Question, has R moved on or is he coming back? What are R's feelings for Cassandra? The Hierophant in reverse, the Eight of Swords, the Two of Pentacles. He seems to be going back and forth on a consistent basis. He feels like there's a choice that he needs to make, but he doesn't like the options that are available to him, whatever that means. And he feels like, you know, it has to be kind of his way or the highway a little bit. And so if you're kind of setting some boundaries, he may not like that. And that's why he's stuck. Or it could be that he feels as though you guys have a difference in morals, values, spiritual, religious beliefs, whatever the foundational structures are that you guys would consider for a relationship. But he feels like you guys are at odds a little bit with that. He feels like he can handle you, but he may be like, is it worth it? Sometimes, you know what I mean? Is he coming back? I think so. Chariot, Nine of Wands, Five of Cups in reverse. I think he's going to ask you to apologize or he's going to seek forgiveness, but there will be boundaries set in place. It seems like he's very determined to have some kind of victory, but like I said before, he is going to want it his way, especially with the Hierophant in reverse and the Nine of Wands. It's like, this is what it is. This is what it's going to be. You know what I mean? A fiery climax approaches, then you have fire, and then you have nature. Wow, interesting. So this is saying that something needs to kind of close out in regards to the two of you, in regards to, I don't know, maybe needing to initiate some kind of conversation, perhaps. This is telling you to be confident in your approach to the situation. Be brave in regards to what it is that you want to communicate. And don't forget your true nature, whatever that may be. Like, don't dishonor yourself just to have this person or whatever. Thank you so much, Cassandra. Cassie, tell me something good, gorgeous. Awesome. Tell me only the good stuff that's coming towards Cassie within the next couple of months. Four of Cups, Tower, Five of Pentacles in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. If you've had some kind of issue around money or some kind of disappointing situation that you felt like you just had absolutely no control over whatsoever, you're coming out of that. Something is like eradicating itself, or something is being brought to you that's going to benefit you potentially financially and as well as emotionally. So whatever the thing was that felt like a Tower moment, something that felt like an absolute blasphemy, something about that, it's like you're going to be able to see why it happened. Because in the moment you didn't see why it happened, you didn't understand it, and you were really annoyed by it. But now something in the next couple of months, you're going to be like, oh, that's why it happened, you know? And it's going to benefit you, like maybe financially or emotionally, something like that. Zaza, hey V, how does Brian feel about me? He wants to come together, but he may feel like there are some sacrifices that are needing to be made either on his side or your side. But he's looking at you and he's choosing you in some way, even if he's not saying that. There's like a choice that he feels like he needs to make. He feels like you're a part of his kind of like path kind of vibe. He wants to get together. Zaza again. Hey, V, so is Brian dating someone else? Yeah. Two of Cups and the Fool. But I think that he still wants you. I'm wondering if that Hangman is talking about sacrifices maybe he would be willing to make. And I'm wondering if that Judgment is like, all right, well, I got to make a choice here. You know what I mean? Because I see that Two of Cups and that Fool when you ask if he's seeing someone else. And I would say yes. JD Venus. Hey, V, should I submit to small claims court regarding my full deposit back? Yes. Four Wands. It's telling me yes. JD Venus, how do you see my career at my current job going? Thank you. You're welcome. Knight of Pentacles, Six of Swords. Slow and steady wins the race. You're paying your bills. You're moving along. You're doing things to perfection, you know. There may be some things that this job will help you resolve, like financial issues or something like that, but I feel like you're doing it. It may be a little boring sometimes, or it may be like a lot of work, or things are monotonous or slow, but you're doing it. Mads, how will my job interview go Saturday? I love it. Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. These people see you like a leader. They feel like you guys are on the same page, and you'll likely get hired. You know, who can complain with that? Vanessa, Leo, is this man in a commitment with someone else? Living situation, hiding it, or is he single? Is the Leo in a commitment with someone else? I don't think so. Nine of Cups, Nine of Swords in reverse. It feels like he's doing his own thing. The nines are like more individual. You know, it's like, I ain't worried about a bitch. It's kind of like his mindset. Is he talking to somebody else? Yes. Eight of Wands, Justice in reverse, but the feelings are not mutual. Eight of Wands, Justice in reverse, whether it's from his side or somebody else's side. So what's the problem? Why is he not pursuing her? The Sun, the World. The Sun is Leo. It's like, I'm doing me. You know, it's me. And like I said before, it's me. You know, very, very, very typical Leo shit that you hear, you know, in like stereotypical cliche astrology. But that's what it is. It looks like he's just doing his own thing and having a blast. Do I feel like he's talking to somebody else? Yes, but I don't feel like he's doing her right either. You know? Step out of your comfort zone. Earth and soar. I mean, it's just telling you to do something that you've never done before, you know? Like the same thing that you've done towards this person, it's asking you not to do that. It's telling you to be more practical in your approach to something, and it's probably telling you to free yourself. It's probably telling you to free yourself with that soar energy. S-O-A-R. Not like a herpes sore, like a S-O-A-R. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Vanessa. Simi, what are Shrudi's intentions towards Kushal? Is she herself dealing with a third party or trying to work it with Kushal? What are Shrudi's intentions towards Kushal? Magician, Five of Swords. Seems like she's very determined. She's very confident in that she feels like she can get him. And she's willing to, you know, initiate some low blows to get there. Is she dealing with a third party? Yes. King of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising. Is she trying to work it out with Kushal? Knight of Swords, probably. He's probably going to get some communication from her, is what it seems like, with that Knight of Swords. And it's going to come in really fast or unexpected. Charles, what are Amy's, Gemini's feelings towards me? Eight of Cups, Two of Wands in reverse. She's kind of stuck in place right now. She feels like she needed to walk away because she wasn't sure which path to take. She's still like there, I feel. She hasn't like totally picked her path, but she felt like she needed to walk away for a while. Will we reconcile? Page of Wands and the Lovers, yeah. Yeah, and I feel like it's going to be awesome. I feel like it's probably going to be pretty passionate as well. She's probably going to be the one to reach out, potentially. Anna Banana, what am I supposed to learn from this? that you have repeated the cycle many a time before in a different lifetime, in this lifetime, with a different person, with yourself, whatever it may be, and it really hasn't got you anywhere, and waiting for someone else or something to come along to save you or something like that isn't going to happen, or waiting for things to change just by simply waiting isn't going to change anything. It's potentially you that needs to change, even if you're not particularly the obvious culprit. Sleepy, advice on the Pisces, death, and the Emperor in reverse. Stop trying to control the situation and simply either allow this person to change, or if they don't, then something needs to end, or vice versa. But don't try to control this, because you're going to drive yourself absolutely insane. Courtney B, this is going to be TMI. Aqua Sun, does he know how selfish he's being in the bedroom? That is so fabulous. Does he know how selfish he's being? How does he think he's showing up in the bedroom? Four of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, Strength. He feels like he's consistent. You know, he feels like he's consistent. Not too many surprises, but he's like consistent. He's there, you know. He feels like he's showing up as quite passionate. Although the Strength can be selfish, but he thinks that he's shining. He doesn't think he's being selfish at all. Ace of Swords, King of Cups, Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is like, I'm doing this for us, you know, kind of thing. And he feels like he's very receptive to your emotions. He feels like he knows that you love this or something. Your advice is, what do you need to release? Well, that's the problem. We need a release. Okay. Square and Luck. I would say challenge this person. You know, I'm not telling you to like beat him over the head with a bat or anything, but challenge this person, and you might find that a little bit of challenge can get you a long way. Listen, Aries and Scorpio people thrive off of challenges. You give them a challenge and they're going to do you one better. Try it. Thank you, Courtney. Or is he an Aqua and you're... Okay, well, then I don't know if that will necessarily... What do they say about Leos? Leos think that the world revolves around them, where Aquariuses think that they revolve around the world. There you go. Jeff, I feel like my girl Casey, who is an Aries rising, Sun and Sag, secretly has another romantic relationship going on, particularly someone from her workplace. Can you provide some insight, please? Thanks. Does she have another romantic relationship going on? Yeah. But I think that she's trying to keep it on the low with the Two of Swords. The Ace of Cups is telling me that she's either offering something or she's receiving it. But there may be a little bit of an avoidance. I see the Ace of Cups as being clarified by the Ten of Cups. So this looks like something that may have potential to go the distance. She's not fighting it either. She's maybe playing a little bit coy, but she's not fighting it per se. Where does she want this to go? At the end of the day, she's going to do her. Nine of Pentacles and the Star. This to me is she's feeling confident. She's feeling like, I'm looking good. I'm feeling good, smelling good. Yeah, maybe somebody wants a relationship with me, you know, and maybe she's open to that. But if anything, she's hoping for more independence as opposed to more of a relationship. Thank you, Jeff. Scars into Stars. Ooh, that's cute. Is Cancer done with me for good? Three of Cups in reverse, Four of Swords, Three of Swords in reverse, the Knight of Cups. Is that Knight of Cups going to Stars into Stars? Scars into Stars. Scars into Stars. Right now with that 3 of Cups in reverse and the 4 of Swords with the 3 of Swords in reverse, I feel like this person is taking some time out. I don't think that they're trying to reconcile in this moment. I don't think that they're trying to, you know, go to the bar and do body shots or whatever, right? It's like they're just kind of chilling by themselves because there's something that they're trying to overcome and they feel like they need to do it alone. Do I think that this is over? No, not with that Knight of Cups and that King of Wands. I feel like this is likely going to be somebody that is going to take action towards you because they have feelings for you and there's a strong attraction, but they're kind of going through their own thing right now and they need to process it. Thank you, Scars. And then we have Gerda. Michael, Libra, next action towards me. I'm a Virgo. We had some argument and now we are not in contact for a week. Okay. He's going to watch you for a while. He's going to watch you on social media potentially, and then he's eventually going to reach out, and then he's actually going to take physical action. So there may be a little bit of conversation beforehand, and then he's going to end up taking action, okay? So thank you guys so much. Shout out to Rick. What's up, Codis? Shout out to Rick. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to all my dragons. I absolutely adore you guys. Please enjoy the rest of your Thursday evening, and I will talk to you soon. Bye for now.